Create some heat through this set of postures and help your muscles relax. Increase joint comfort during the cold months of the year. Stand with the bases of your big toes touching, heels slightly apart at the top of your mat. Have your arms alongside your body. Lift and spread your toes and the balls of your feet. Then lay them softly on the floor. Firm your thigh muscles. Lift the kneecaps. Lengthen the tailbone toward the floor. Roll your shoulder blades up and back. Widen your collarbones. Engage your fingertips. Breathe deeply. Lengthen your tailbone toward the floor. Feeling the breath in your body. And when you're ready, open your palms. On your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms touch at the top. Gaze up toward your thumbs for 3 breaths. Lower your shoulder blades down your back. As you next exhale, side bend to the left as you push gently your hips toward the right. Keep your torso long, chest open without leaning forward or back. Lengthen your side body for 3 breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend to the right as you push your hips out to the left. Keep your shoulder blades down and back. Weight is balanced in both of your feet. Straighten your arms. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower your hands in prayer. Inhale, lengthen your torso. Then sit back and down in chair pose. And lift your heels off of the mat, toning your thighs for 5 breaths. Sink your hips down. Draw your heels up, chest open. Resist the urge to rise up. You can do it. Lower your heels and press back up to standing. Now place your hands on top of your hips. Breathing deeply, Shift your weight into your right foot. Bend your left knee. Hook your big left toe with your index finger and your thumb. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, pull your left foot close to your pelvis for 3 breaths. Pick one point to gaze at for balance. Exhale, release your left foot and step it into the mat. Now shift your weight into your left foot. Bend your right knee and hook your right big toe with your index finger and thumb. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, pull your right foot close to your pelvis for 3 breaths. Notice that your hips should be even and square. Torso long. And release. Step your right foot into the mat. Now stand in the middle of the mat with your feet parallel and wide apart. Inhale, turn your left foot forward and bring your back toes 45 degrees in. Exhale, bend the left knee to 90 degrees, bringing the knee over the ankle, arms out, stretching. Keep pushing your left heel forward as you seal the outer edge of your back foot firmly into the mat. Gaze towards your left hand. Sink down in Warrior Two. Shoulders down and back, sending energy and breath all the way to your fingertips. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Exhale, square your hips to the top edge of the mat and place your hands in reverse prayer behind you if available, or clasp opposite elbows. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Take 5 slow breaths here. Take your time. Keep pushing your left hip back as you draw your right hip forward. Your torso is long, with no tension in your neck. Feel your feet firmly grounded. Inhale, raise your torso halfway up. Exhale, release your hands onto the floor. Bend your left knee and lift your back heel. Raise your torso. On your next exhale, twist to the left. Rest your right elbow on top of your left knee as you extend your left arm toward the ceiling. As you twist through your torso for deep, breaths. Ensure that your hips remain even, shoulders down and back. Feel your legs toning and warming. And release, unwind the twist. Bring your hands into the mat. Lower your back heel and raise up to Warrior Two. Straighten your front knee and parallel your feet. Now turn your right foot forward and your back toes slightly in. Exhale, bend the right knee to 90 degrees, bringing your knee over the ankle. Arms are out, and you gaze toward your right fingertips for 5 breaths. Draw your shoulders down and back. Gaze is relaxed, pelvis tucked under. Feel the strength of this pose. Sink your hips lower. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Square your hips to the bottom edge of the mat and place your hands in reverse prayer or clasp opposite elbows behind you. Open your chest and lengthen your spine. Then fold over your right leg, drawing your torso towards the floor for 5 deep breaths. Continue to press your right hip back as you draw your left hip forward. Keep the front of your torso long. Inhale, raise your torso halfway up, then release your hands on the floor. Bend your right knee. Lift your back heel. Inhale as you raise your torso. Exhale, twist to the right. Rest your left elbow on top of your right knee and extend your right arm toward the ceiling for 5 breaths. Keep your hips even and your shoulders away from your ears. Release. Make your way onto hands and knees. Step your right foot back. In tabletop, your toes are curled under. Palms spread wide, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, lift your sits bones and chest toward the ceiling, allowing your belly to sink toward the floor. Raise your head up, look up. Exhale, round your spine, draw your chin into the chest, repeating as you move with your breath, dropping your belly and rounding your spine, releasing your neck. Breathe in, raise your hips up, chest and chin up, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine, curl your back. and come back to a neutral spine. Kneeling on the mat, keep your toes curled under and place your hands on your lower back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Draw your elbows back. Exhale, arch your upper back. Bend your elbows as you push gently, bringing your hips forward. Slowly coming into this pose, bend your elbows. Look up. Your shoulders are down and back. Engage your legs. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, point your toes and sit back on your heels. Place your hands on the mat close to the knees. Inhale, lift your hips, round your back, and rest the crown of the head on the floor. Gently. Exhale, sit back on your heels as you roll over your head. Repeat this sequence twice more to your breath, using your hands and bending your elbows for stability. Breathe deeply. And slowly come back to seated. Raise your torso up. Inhale. Extend your arms by your sides, shoulder height, in a kneeling position. Palms face down. From your torso, twist to the left as you exhale. Rest your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right hip. Inhale, lengthen your torso up. Exhale, twist deeper. Keep rolling your right shoulder down and back. Gaze over your left. Twist a little deeper. Then slowly come back to center as you extend your arms out by your sides, shoulder height. Exhale from your rib cage as you twist to the right. Rest your left hand on your right shoulder, your right hand on your left hip. Lengthen your torso and twist deeper on the exhale. Keep your right shoulder down and back. Gaze over your right for a few deep breaths. Staying present in your body. Inhale, slowly return to center. Release your arms down by your sides. Now make your way to standing on the mat. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead, palms touch at the top. Exhale, Glide your shoulder blades down your back as you gaze up toward your thumbs for 3 breaths. And from your hips, begin to fold forward, coming all the way down such that your arms hold the back of your calves. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold deeper. Take 5 breaths here. Each inhalation, lengthen your spine. Each exhalation, fold a little bit more. Flex your knees slightly and inhale. Raise yourself back up to standing. Extend your arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale. Release your hands in prayer in front of your heart. Bow your chin slightly toward your chest, sending gratitude to your body, to your breath. Namaste.